This morning, Wall Street is bracing for the launch of President Trump's massive tariffs, which start on Wednesday. Ahead of that, Trump is now saying he could care less if automakers raise prices, following his pledge to impose 25% tariffs on foreign-made cars and auto parts. Speaking to NBC's Meet the Press moderator Kristen Welker, Trump said, quote, "I couldn't care less. I hope they raise their prices, because if they do, people are going to buy American-made cars. We have plenty." When asked whether he warned top auto leaders against raising prices, Trump said, quote, "The message is congratulations. If you make your car in the United States, you're going to make money, a lot of money. If you don't, you're probably going to have to come to the United States, because if you make your car in the United States, there's no tariff." But some of the American cars made here have foreign parts. After the interview, a Trump aide followed up with NBC News to clarify. Trump was specifically talking about the price of foreign-made cars, not American-made. Aboard Air Force One last night, Trump doubled down on who he says will benefit from the new tariffs.
The automakers are going to make a lot of money, the American automakers, or international automakers, if you're talking about they're going to build in the United States. The people that are going to make money are people that manufacture cars in the United States. Outside of the United States, that's going to be up to them. I don't care too much about that.
I'm not sure that's true. Let's bring in the anchor of CNBC's Worldwide Exchange, Frank Holland. Frank, last time I checked, even I don't know, the truck I drive has foreign parts in it. How does this work?
Well, I mean, number one, I think you're hitting on something that's really impacting the stock market this morning. We're looking at the futures right now, lower across the board. The S&P looks like it would open up about 1% lower. Similar story for the NASDAQ, actually even harder hit. So I think there's a lot of concerns, not only about the tariffs that are in place and what that could mean for consumer spending. Some estimates that these tariffs on cars would increase the average price for a new car by as much as $10,000. That's according to Edmunds. I've seen some other estimates that are lower. We do have to remember that a lot of times our cars are taken back and forth across the border, whether it be Canada or Mexico, several times to assemble parts, to complete them. So there's just different steps that are most of our auto vehicles, even U.S.-made auto vehicles from U.S. automakers, they go back and forth across the border. So again, it has a potentially inflationary effect. I want to turn back to the markets for a second. The markets are just really trying to digest, number one, the inflation report from Friday, also the expectations for the next 5-year horizon coming out from the University of Michigan Consumer Sentiment read that inflation will be the highest level over those next 5 years that it's been since 1993, over 30 years. And then, of course, Liberation Day, as the president calls it, or April the 2nd, when these new tariffs are going to come into play. So really quickly, just to get us all on the same page, because it seems like the landscape, it continues to shift. When we're looking at China, those tariffs would be about 20% across the board on all Chinese imports. Then we look at things like steel and aluminum, key commodities for building, and also for a lot of these data centers we're seeing in the tech world. Those tariffs would be 25% as well. Also, imports from Canada and Mexico, 25% on non-USMCA goods. Remember, the president himself actually negotiated the USMCA, but now 25% tariff there. And then back to what we were talking about before, 25% tariffs on foreign cars and parts and imports. But again, that would hit U.S. automakers. So again, kind of raising the price of many vehicles that we use here in the U.S. or are made here in the U.S., quote unquote. But again, they're assembled across the border often. Some other reports that we look at the low end of vehicles, cars around 30,000, even below 30,000, those would be hit. So that's going to impact a lot of lower end consumers as well. A lot of those vehicles that are around 30,000 or lower are made outside the U.S. And automakers continue to say it's almost not impossible, but very difficult to make those vehicles at a low cost here in the U.S. So we continue to see economic reaction to the tariffs, also market reaction to the tariffs. Also new this morning, we had Goldman Sachs, big investment bank, come out with their expectations for a recession. They've raised it from 20%. Now they see it at 35%. They also raised their outlook for cuts from the Federal Reserve from 2 up to 3. So a lot of questions about the economy. The reason for that raise on recession expectations, also federal cuts, tariffs.
Oh, boy. Okay, CNBC's Frank Holland, thank you very much.